Shalom, shalom, Mishpaka. I pray all is well with each and every one of you. I wanted to get on here and talk about something that, as I was driving on Yom Rishon, which people know as Sunday, I was just ministering certain things to me. And it was about, us as parents, what it means, what Yah as a Abba to us means, and what we're supposed to be learning in our captivity. If you are a parent, you know that when your children do something that you don't like, or that goes against the rules, I should say, there should be a consequence for that. And then you might give them a consequence. What you hope that consequence does is teach them not to do the behavior again. And sometimes you have hard-headed children who don't listen, even though they got a consequence. So the consequence continuously gets worse and worse. You could think of it even in terms of how we have the police and jail and incarceration. They use that to keep their citizens in line. And when a person, especially us of people of color, when we break one of their laws, they use it as an opportunity to oppress us, and to worse degrees than other people, than other nations. Same for Yahuwah. Yahuwah told us from Mitzrayim, when we were delivered out of bondage, he said, you are my children. You are my chosen. I chose you not because you were greater, but because of the covenant I made with your forefathers, Abraham, Yeshua, and Yaakov. So if you do well, if you do the things that I have told you to do, you will be baraked, you will be blessed beyond any other nation. But if you don't, these curses will come upon you. So we all know that. So why did Yah give me this? Because in our captivity, we have woken up to, we are Hebrews. We've figured our identity. What does that mean? A lot of people get puffed up in who they are. Yah is saying for such a time as this that we are in our captivity to be humbled, not to be puffed up. And even though people will say they are humbled, they're not. We're still pursuing our own pleasure, pursuing our own way, pursuing our own desires. And that is not why Yah put us in captivity. He put us in captivity to break us. He said, you will serve me. Your bloodline is going to obey. There is going to be a remnant of Yashrael. So he's looking for those who are willing to be broken in him, to do his will, to do his way, to pursue his purpose, that his will be done on the Eretz as it is in the Shamayim. That is the call to the remnant. That is the call to the last and chosen generation, to bring forth Yahuwah's will and kabod on the Eretz, to build his kingdom on the Eretz. So we must learn to humble ourselves, die to ourselves daily, and realize that nothing, no one, no own pleasure is worth us losing the kingdom and being obedient to what he has told us to do. We have disobeyed for over 400 years. We were disobeying before we even were put in captivity. We could read the word and see that our ancestors were continuously disobeying. On and off. That's why we're in and out of captivity. That's why it says, was Yashrael just made to be bondmen and bondwomen? Was that what they were made for? No, we were made to be obedient. We choose to be, we are hard-hearted and a stiff-necked generation is what Yahuwah identified the children of Yashrael as. So it's up to us to purge that out of us. And it isn't, you have great days and you have tough days. But we have to die daily. And we have to say, not my will be done, but thine will be done, Yahuwah, on earth as it is in the Shamayim. What would you have me do today? So I just challenge each and every one of you to seek Yahuwah while he may be found, and ask him to order your steps each and every moment of each and every day. And we are going to fall short. Know that you have an advocate through Yahushua HaMashiach, and just do better. Choose to do better each and every day. Time is short, and we must mature in Yahuwah through the Ruach HaKodesh. I love each and every one of you, and until we meet again, shalom, shalom.